Watch yourself, Paddy. Older, Paddy.
A menudo tenemos una imagen romántica de ellos, viajeros irlandeses, libres y cercanos a la naturaleza.
You tie her back now, Gina. Make sure that she's tied safe.
Pero su realidad es mucho más oscura. Un reciente informe de la Unión Europea los clasificó como los más pobres y la minoría más discriminada de Europa.
I don't think there's anybody on the planet that's suffering as much as the travelling people. We're on that site there 4 years, right? No showers, no washing facilities, no electric, and yet we've peace.
Appleby, en el norte de Inglaterra. Cada año 10.000 viajeros y gitanos se reúnen durante 4 días en la mayor feria gitana de Europa. Desde hace 3 siglos, vienen de todo el Reino Unido y de la República de Irlanda. Una oportunidad para que los viajeros celebren su amor por los caballos, un pilar de su cultura. Y sobre todo, para regatear el precio.
What was that, 170?
No, 270.
Entre los vendedores, Ned Stuck.
Take him down, buddy.
Take him down?
Yep.
Él y su familia no se perderían este evento por nada del mundo.
This is John's pony. One for my bigger son. This fella, Ned, he's 11. They come all the way from Ireland over here. So, yes, altogether 4, 7, 9 hours. And we're here. It's our way of life. We love them. I've been reared up with horses. So my children will be reared up with horses. Better than any iPhone. No inside all day. Outside, play with this, get fresh air.
Can I hook up my pony?
Give us a few minutes, okay? We'll get the harness and stuff. Get your bridle now and ride it around for a while, but keep away from that horse. Well, if you could kindly move him, it would be very good. Do you not see this horse is going mad? Pull her away. Pull her out there.
Watch.
You took bad on it. Watch him.
Your new Jeep, Dinky. Dinky.
I'll get the swivel in a second. I need the swivel, but it'll do for now.
Ned tiene unos 20 caballos. Ha traído 4 de ellos aquí y piensa venderlos todos.
Well, yes, he will. He'll be sold.
Sell him then.
I would fucking sell him.
Sell him.
Nearly everything has a price. We'd sell horse, cart, jeep, this one, caravan, everything except the kids. Kids is not for sale, but everything else, there's a price on it.
El mejor lugar para realizar las ventas es este carril. En esta línea recta, los caballos se lanzan hasta 50 kilómetros por hora.
This is the sales yard. This is where everybody comes down and be showing their horses and trying to sell them, and some just here for show, completely show, to show how good of a horse he is. If they want to race him or whatever, or maybe just quiet for children.
Uno de los caballos de Ned galopa por el camino de cemento. Espera que su velocidad convenza a los compradores.
He's a fast horse, isn't he?
He's losing grip on him, I don't know. Did he get water?
You get water? You got lots of water this morning.
Fine then.
You're all right, aren't you?
Y pronto su caballo llama la atención de un comprador.
1,800 quid.
Julio and Graham.
No good to me, honestly. I'm more than thankful to you. I actually...
La negociación es una tradición entre los viajeros.
1,700 quid.
Just go like that, job done a penny now.
No good, my man. No good. I get more from my friend. 1,600 quid.
Tell him
1,500 quid.
But do what you said, do you want to do it? Give me the
No,
100 quid back.
honestly, I won't. I'm out. 1,500 quid for us. Honestly, I said.
Give me the 100 quid back.
Give him 15.
Una negociación que durará unos buenos 10 minutos.
1,400 quid on my own look.
Give me
No,
100
no,
back.
I
Sell
won't.
him, sell him.
14 on my own look. Just
Sell
tell
him,
me,
sell
I
him.
won't. I'm
Listen,
telling you now.
we've done it, Fish.
I'm
We'll
putting the
get
words
it
into your mouth.
Give me 50
14.
back.
Bang, down to you. Putting the words into your mouth.
La venta de caballos es una herencia de su vida nómada, mantenida a lo largo de los siglos. Para Ned, es un oficio transmitido de padre a hijo, una forma de ganar un sueldo decente. Sin embargo, para la mayoría de los 60.000 viajeros, la reunión de Appleby es solo un feliz interludio. El resto del año, la vida es mucho más difícil. Muchos han renunciado a viajar. Las recientes leyes restringen sus movimientos y faltan lugares para acogerlos. Así que la familia Berry se instaló ilegalmente en Wexford, en el sur de Irlanda, en este páramo.
Here, I'm going up for a turn of water. Walking up the tap for a turn of water. Helen, come here, won't you?
El único punto de agua del lugar está a 50 metros de la caravana de Mary, una abuela de 65 años.
No. Will you hold that? So you come up to this tap here about 50 times a day, according to how, and carry it back down to the caravans. This is how it gets the water. So it's a struggle in the winter time, you know, coming up and down to get the water, and then you're afraid of the water because this does the cooking and the cleaning and the washing up.
Para conseguir este grifo, hubo que insistir al ayuntamiento. La electricidad sigue esperando.
That's where we cook the food. And then we want to wash up after dinner. We have to use that water into this dish, wash up, and for the water outside. We don't have any showers or anything to take away the water. Like these don't work. No water in the taps. That's where we have to go for the water. So there's toilets in the caravan, but there's no electric to use them. And then 4 portable loos. Not very hygienic, you know. It's only you push a button and there's disinfectant comes out of it, you know. And the kids there's no way up there to wash their hands after going to the toilet. So that's your daily life, you know.
La hija de Mary, Helen, está embarazada. Se va a mudar a la casa de al lado. Ella y su marido están renovando su primera casa.
Oh, this is going to be a big room, Ellen.
Yeah. And just making this as a big room.
Putting the bed.
The baby's cot and clothes and stuff in here.
Well, you doing the bedrooms next?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Oh, that's lovely. A lovely job. If we had electric now, it'd be lovely.
It's the first time I have such a big area, you know, to do things I want to do. Because in a small caravan, it's too awkward for anything. With clothes and stuff, you haven't got enough room.
They're so expensive, you see, you can't buy them. So a niece of mine she got a house and she gave me that caravan. And then I gave Helen this, so Helen had more room with the baby.
Mary recibe la pensión mínima de 1.000 euros al mes. Y su hija no recibe mucho más. Su marido está en el paro. Por tanto, no poseen casi nada, excepto por 5 ponis en el campo de al lado.
This is Black Beauty. And that's her son. And that's her son. And his name is Luke. Over here, see where the waters. So then we feed the horses 3 times daily, 4 times daily, then with bread.
I have to double tie it the way the pony won't get loose, the way they won't take it. Freedom here instead of just getting locked up in a house all day. They said you're not allowed out. I'd rather be here than school with the horses.
You all go to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I want to stay here with the horses.
Do any of the children play with you in school? No. None of them plays with you. But you have her and your other
separate yards.
Well, we can put up a tent, can't we?
Detrás de la risa, el sufrimiento es real. Los niños viajeros no están integrados en la escuela en absoluto. A menudo son rechazados por sus compañeros, cuando no por sus profesores.
When all the rest of the people is doing big work, they put me in the back of the classroom and give me baby work, and then they make you draw fishes for 5 minutes, for 10 hours.
And Anna's 11. She's going on 11 years old, and she gets painting to do in school. And all the rest of the children learn how to read and write, and you know, and these are all just left. There's nobody cares. That's always it's going on with generations and generations. Now, my sons used to go to school. They give them a black bag. They clean the yard, clean the toilets, and clean the school. They're very same as myself, as I was going to school. The very same treatment. Nothing don't change in decades.
Hoy en día, la mayoría de los viajeros abandonan la escuela antes de los 16 años. En Irlanda, solo el 8% de ellos llega a acceder al bachillerato. Sin una educación, es difícil encontrar un trabajo. Y los jóvenes se encuentran rápidamente en situaciones de hiperprecariedad. Como Peter y Shaina, de 21 años, que viven en Limerick, al oeste de Irlanda. Con sus 2 hijas, Scarlett y Rihanna, han acabado aquí, al borde de esta rotonda.
This blue for me. What's for you?
The pink.
Llevan 5 meses viviendo aquí.
Yay! Scar, come on, baby, quick.
There it is.
En esta pequeña caravana.
Come on.
Constantemente amenazada de desahucio, la familia está a la espera de que le asignen una vivienda social. Pero puede tardar hasta 3 años.
If I get this bed, and if I keep pulling, I get this, and I put this. Go ahead, feed the camera. Get this, I put this here, and I put the other one here. So then it makes kind of a bed. It's not comfortable, really. But it's a bed. Nothing works, like nothing. It doesn't work, you know. It's just for electricity. But there's nothing there, you know. With no electricity. Just decoration, just to make it a small little bit more homely.
Like when I look out the window, all I can see is the road. And I can't really leave them down out to play, you know, because it's very dangerous. Obviously, it's a roundabout right there, and the cars goes around very fast. So I'd be afraid if they ever got knocked down, you know.
We don't have jobs. We never got no education. We didn't have time to get education. And it's unfortunately, of the travelling people, it's a life that my little girls are going to be growing up into.
It's not very good for anyone's mental health, really, is it?
Al igual que Peter, el 83% de los viajeros irlandeses están en paro. Está cansado de esta vida. Ha sufrido depresión tras depresión.
I think, like depression is like a balloon, you know. When you blow up a balloon until it bursts, you don't know how much it's going to take, you know. That was suicidal thoughts. Like I wanted to drive my car off a bridge into the water. They were discriminating against travellers. Well, not they, 1 or 2 of them are. I wanted to drive my car into a bridge, like, you know, into the water. But I said, no, I can't. Think of my kids, like.
Peter se mantuvo firme esta vez. Pero en esta comunidad, la tasa de suicidios se ha vuelto alarmante. Es 7 veces mayor que la del resto de la población. Esto es lo que dice el informe de la Unión Europea. La mayoría de los que se quitan la vida son hombres jóvenes. Vienen a llenar los pasillos de los cementerios, como el de Limerick, donde Mag Casey ha enterrado a toda su familia durante los últimos 10 años.
This is my first cousin. He's dead 8 months now. He died through suicide and he was only 27 years of age. He was a good boy. Lovely heart, lovely soul. I used to change his nappies. Yeah. That boy should not be dead. Nobody should be dead. 29 members of my family died through suicide. A lot of kids and a lot of young men and women. As young as 11, big tragedy for us as a family. We get to see each other more at the graveyards now than we do at any other family occasion, unfortunately.
Suicidios que conducen a suicidios. Este es el círculo vicioso en el que ha caído la familia Casey.
The first time I experienced suicide was when my sister-in-law committed suicide. So my brother, 2 years later, committed suicide because he couldn't live without his wife. And they left 4 small children behind after them. And then 2 years after that, my other brother committed suicide because he couldn't live without my other brother. I think shock lived in my body for a long, long time. I don't think I ever got over the shock, if the truth is best be told. I never got over the fact of losing her. Why so many people are buried in the graveyard down through suicide is because of institutional racism, discrimination, prejudice, and Irish society dehumanising us.
Mag Casey se ha convertido en portavoz de la comunidad de viajeros. Su trágica historia familiar le ha obligado a hablar. Y se empiezan a escuchar otras voces. Ese día en Dublín, cientos de viajeros se reunieron frente al Parlamento. Vinieron de toda Irlanda. Hay una necesidad urgente de cambio, empezando por romper los estereotipos. Les acusan de robar, engañar, vivir de los demás. Tópicos que están presentes en todo el mundo, pero que aquí están mucho más arraigados. Aclamada por la multitud, Eileen Flynn, la primera viajera en ser elegida senadora hace 2 años. A sus 32 años, se ha comprometido de lleno con su comunidad.
You have internalized oppression, externalized oppression. It's so tough to be yourself and be a member of the traveller community. You can't walk up the bleeding street and somebody has something to say to you just because you're a traveller. We're not treated as second-class citizens in this state. We're treated as rubbish.
Mag Casey, por supuesto, está entre la multitud. Ella es la que organizó la protesta. junto con su asociación que trabaja por la salud mental de los viajeros.
And you're such an inspiration to our community, and the issue of mental health raised a lot of suicide. Because
we're all suffering. Yeah.
So I just want to thank you again
for all you're doing. Thank you for your
Mind yourself. How are you?
How are you? I'm good, girl. I'm good. How's Patrice? Well done, girl. Well done, nice.
You happy enough with the turnout?
Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
There is more here.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So you're just building it up, you know? I think it needs to be brought to European level now. Yeah.
So all the good connections are actually out there.
Exactly, which is the most important thing. I think unless we get into a real dialogue and the political leaders sit down with us and take that seriously, because we can't continue seeing the sorrow and pain that they're living on an everyday life.
Y de hecho hoy hay incluso ministros presentes. Max se dirige a Malcolm Noonan, el ministro de Patrimonio. Durante años el gobierno ha tratado de obligar a los viajeros a establecerse en un sitio. Pero una vez privados de su modo de vida, se han empobrecido y marginado.
I just think from today, from history for the last 50 years, I mean, the assimilation policy, you know, it's not...
It hasn't worked, no.
No, it hasn't worked, and it has done an awful lot of damage.
Yeah, and it's undermining traveller culture.
Exactly.
We really want to promote traveller culture in our schools right across society.
Well, that's it. I think that's a step in the right direction.
We can always do more, absolutely. My gut feeling is that it has been inconsistent, and sometimes there are supports put in place, there are programs put in place, and then they're dropped or they don't continue. So I think there needs to be a consistent approach. It needs to be led by us, but it needs to happen with all agencies.
Si el diálogo parece haber comenzado por fin, la batalla está lejos de estar ganada. A los viajeros todavía les aguardan años de lucha. Johnny, de 22 años, ha decidido luchar. Dedica toda su energía al deporte, y esto a partir de las 7 de la mañana.
I like going in early in the morning because you feel better afterwards, and obviously it's good to have concentration and get all the bad stuff out of your head. So this is my fun, this is what makes me happy. So I have to keep doing it. Boxing is my escape, yeah. Boxing is most traveller boys' escape. I feel if I didn't box, I'd be a very angry person, and I know I'd fight a lot. I don't know how to use the word. It's not aggressive, but I'm very... it wouldn't take a lot to upset me. All my friends, they get 14, 15, and they try a beer and try a cigarette, and leads on. And now I look at them, I don't really have any, I don't have them no more. Most of them are in jail. The ones who are not in jail are probably divorced, where they're upset with what they quit in their life because they don't have anything to look up to. Some are in jail, some are dead. I have a lot of friends who died. And there's more to life than just messing about, you know.
Para mantenerse en el camino correcto, Johnny pasa la mayor parte de su tiempo boxeando. Es en los Cotswolds, en Inglaterra, donde se ha instalado para seguir su entrenamiento. Desde hace 4 años es boxeador profesional. Es temido por todos sus adversarios.
I beat everybody up, so no one wants to spar. Oh.
I can do it going back and finishing the job tomorrow.
Time.
Su entrenador Roger no es un cualquiera. Fue el entrenador del primer viajero que ganó el título de campeón del mundo en 2014.
Don't get greedy. Control that back leg when you step that hook. Don't let it swing after you. Just keep shifting your height, keep stepping your feet. That's it. Don't close the distance. Keep that left hand in position. That's better. It's doing good. It's just working on a few things that we've been working on the pads and on the bag. It's just about when you're in with a live opponent, just keep working the same thing over and over again, so it comes like second nature to you. So when you're in a fight, you don't think about it. Just finish up clean now. Finish clean on the jab. That's better.
Boys, I'm gonna have to stop. What's wrong?
Cut.
Oh, 42 weeks.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Sorry,
what that do?
The sharpest man, next world champion.
Este deporte tiene una larga tradición en su comunidad. Los viajeros han ofrecido muchos títulos al Reino Unido.
The best thing about boxing, there was never any racism, because you all respect each other. People before, it was harder because they didn't see a way out. They thought, well, I'm never going to get this far from where I'm from. I'm a traveller. How am I ever going to be this champion? Or how am I ever going to be a great footballer? How am I going to be a great boxer? I always get looked at different than everyone else, and it's the truth. But then you have people like Tyson Fury, who showed the way. So it shows that we're educated people. It's not that we can just fight. We can talk. It's very good.
Tyson Fury, campeón del mundo, reivindica sus orígenes con fuerza. Apodado el rey de los gitanos, es el héroe de todos los viajeros. También de Johnny. Cuando no está en el gimnasio, Johnny vive en esta urbanización. Como la mitad de los gitanos del Reino Unido, vive en un lugar equipado y desarrollado por las autoridades. Hay unos 50 que viven aquí, en casas o en caravanas.
Morning, Jimmy. 10 burpees, jumps at the end, big ones. Fast, fast, too slow, way too slow. Life is hard.
Todo el mundo en el barrio admira a Johnny. Especialmente los niños, a los que entrena siempre que puede.
1, 2 left hook. 1, 2, 4 shots and hook. 6 shots and hook, pass. Why do you want to box?
To be a champion.
You want to be a champion? You want to be like Tyson Fury and Andy Lee?
It's just good, isn't it? Best sport in the world. Best sport in the world, hard training, keeps you fit. You get away from the cigarettes and the drink. Yeah. And to be a champion, I suppose. But, yeah, that's it.
Johnny los entrena duro porque sabe que en su comunidad los hombres crecen con mucha presión.
Backhand up, spin off.
Brings him respect, discipline, morals. There's a lot of weight on his shoulders from a young age, from being their age. Like all these kids here now, he's 11, these are 12. They've already been saving money from being 8 or 9 years old to earn money for a car. And then when they get 16, a lot of these will probably be married at 16. Then they have to save up to buy a home. So it's harder for us to earn money. Straight away, if we get a job, say on a Friday, and someone realises we're travellers, and we go back there on a Monday to do the job, they won't let us do it no more. And it's not as if they hide it, they'll blatantly tell you, it's because you are a gypsy. We don't trust you. So it's harder for a traveller man.
El sueño de Johnny es llegar a ser campeón del mundo algún día. Y sobre todo, que estos jóvenes tengan las mismas oportunidades que los demás británicos. Que se despreocupen un poco y estén orgullosos de ser viajeros, como cuando se reúnen en Appleby. Aquí una de las tradiciones es llevar a tu nuevo caballo al río para lavarlo. Ned hizo un buen negocio. Vendió sus 4 caballos y compró otro para su hijo. Ned Jr. no va a romper la tradición. También se lanza al río.
Ned, don't go in there too far. He's used to them. He's used to horses, yes. He's with them since he's a baby. He's no problem handling them. That's his new horse now. He has to learn anyway.
In a couple of years' time, I will definitely be coming here with my own family, and I'll be coming here every year. I wouldn't change anything in a traveller's life.
I'm happy the way I am, and I shouldn't have to change to suit everyone else. The pressure that's been put on to change people is making our way of life disappear. Pressure from other people that can't understand what's going on, can't appreciate what's going on. But we're not trying to change them.
A Ned y a todos los demás les resulta difícil imaginar que su cultura desaparezca sin poder transmitirla a sus hijos. También es difícil imaginar que otros jóvenes sigan sufriendo y se quiten la vida. Nadie aquí quiere ver otra generación sacrificada.